Welcome to the final part in this mini-series, a full guide to building an aesthetic body in 2023. This is part 4, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you my top 5 tips that are going to help you stay motivated, consistent, and progress faster in the gym. Number 1, rely only on discipline. When it comes to exercise, discipline is really the only thing you can count on. And I have talked about this before on this channel, but a lot of people rely on how they feel, which is motivation. And motivation is not consistent. It does not turn up every single day and do what needs to be done. It only does the tasks that it feels like doing on specific days. Whereas discipline, it shows up every day. It does things that it doesn't want to do when you don't feel like doing it. And it gets you to where you want to be, not thinking about where you want to be. So how do you build discipline, I hear you ask? Well, building discipline comes with consistency. I want you to show up every single day, not every single day, but set a schedule for the gym, and I want you to show up each of those days. Do not skip one day in the gym, because that is going to break that discipline and break that consistency. Tip number 2 is to make sleep a priority. Sleep is probably one of the 3 most important parts, and I did explain this a little bit in the last video, but pretty much there are 3 components to building muscle and an aesthetic body in 2023. There's the workout, the diet, and then there's sleep. So pretty much when you work out, you break down the muscle fibers in the muscle. Then when you eat and you eat enough protein, you're going to be replenishing that muscle with enough nutrients so it can build back up. And that building process happens when you sleep and rest. So you need to be sleeping and prioritizing your sleep in order to see any progress at all. If you are only getting 5 hours of sleep every night, you are not going to see enough progress in the gym. You are not going to be getting enough rest to actually build that muscle back up. You need to be getting at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. It's pretty much the foundation of building muscle, recharging and recovering your body, and also dictates how you feel the next day. If you don't get enough sleep, you're going to be tired and lethargic the next day. If you do get enough sleep and you have a great sleep, you're going to be feeling energized and motivated to actually go to the gym. Number 3 is to be eating the correct amount of calories. Depending on if you're bulking or you're cutting, this is really going to vary. If you're trying to bulk up and get bigger, put on muscle mass, you're going to want to be in a caloric surplus. Whereas if you're cutting and trying to lose a bit of weight or fat, you're gonna want to be in a caloric deficit. Pretty much what this means is when you're in a surplus, you're eating a little bit more than what your maintenance calories are. And when you're in a deficit, you're eating a little bit less than what your maintenance calories are. And for those who don't know, your maintenance calories are the calories that your body needs to function on a day-to-day basis. So if you eat a little bit more, you're going to be putting on size and muscle. If you work out consistently with intensity and you eat the right amount of protein, you're going to be building that muscle if you're in a surplus. Whereas if you're cutting and you're exercising, burning a lot of calories, you're going to be losing a little bit of weight if you do it consistently and with intensity. If you want to check out how to calculate your maintenance calories and your surplus or deficit calories, go ahead and watch the first video in this mini series, because I explain exactly how to do it and a website that you can use to actually do it. Number 4 is to actually do your own research when going to the gym. In your own time, I want you to be learning constantly about how to improve in the gym. Like this video, like you're watching this video, I want you to be doing research about how you can improve in the gym, how to build muscle, how everything works. So you're gaining that knowledge and foundation that you can then use and implement into the gym to make more progress faster. Ask people that have already done and been through the journey and ask them how they did it. Get tips and advice from them, and then also watch a lot of case studies about how people transform their body over a period of time. What did they do? What did they eat? What was their workout? Ask questions and do your own research so that you're constantly gaining knowledge on the topic. And through doing this, you're going to pick up tips and tricks that are going to be useful to you that you can implement into your own regimen. Think of it as building a new skill. You're doing tons and tons of research and building your knowledge and foundation on the topic, and therefore you're going to find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Finally, number 5, this is the most important thing out of anything in this mini series. You need to be using this tip, and I want you to make sure that it sinks in properly. And it is, you need to stay consistent. The most important thing that you can do when you're trying to achieve anything is stay consistent with it. Never give up. You just can't give up with the process. Even if you're seeing no results at the start, nothing comes easy. You need to stay consistent enough and do it for long enough so that you can actually start to see results. You need to be prepared to actually be training hard, eating healthily, and actually do this for a full year pretty much before you even start to see some really good results. Because all of those people that you see posting about this stuff and posting pictures of themselves on social media, they have been working out for years and years and years. Good news is that they were just like you once, looking to put on some muscle and lose a little bit of fat so that they can get an aesthetic body and pretty much just get into better shape. And so they started their fitness journey. And that's exactly what I want you to take away from this mini series. I want you to go ahead, start, even if you didn't really understand anything at all from this mini series, just go ahead, go down, purchase a gym membership, or even start working out from home. Just start working out and you will gain knowledge and stuff along the way. Keep going, don't give up, and you will finally get results. And that was the final video in this full guide to getting an aesthetic body in 2023. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more of this content, go down, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about what you would like to see more about on this channel and what videos you want me to make. So go down, hit the subscribe button with your notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one.